If Fenty is dropping, I'm copping. Hey you guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I am iteshamarie. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am very excited for the video today. We are going to be trying out and reviewing the new Fenty launches. So we have the Fenty Flyliner in the shade In Big Truffle, which is the chocolate brown shade. We have the new eyeshadow palette, which is Posse. And then we also have the new Gloss Bomb Heats that just released in 3 different shades. I have all of the shades. If you guys are interested in seeing swatches, seeing me use all of these products, and seeing me review them, then make sure you keep watching. All right, are y'all excited? Because I'm excited. So I got the Flyliner, I got the eyeshadow palette, and I got the 3 new glosses. I have not opened any of these. I'm opening with y'all because I love y'all and I want y'all to experience this with me. So Flyliner, the shade that I got is Big Truffle, and that is the new shade. It is in a chocolate brown color, and this is how the packaging looks. And then this is the eyeshadow palette. Ooh, she's cute. That's different. So this is how the eyeshadow palette looks, and then the back of it is interesting. I don't know if y'all anything like me. I'm most excited for the glosses. Okay, so I got all 3 of the shades of the new Fenty Heat glosses, and here they are. Ooh, I'm so excited. They're so pretty. So what I am gonna do with this video, I'm gonna leave the timestamps below. So if you only wanna see like the eyeliner, then you'll be able to click that in the description box and it'll take you straight to that part. If you only wanna see me applying the eyeshadow, that'll be below. You can click on that, it'll take you straight to there. And then if you only wanna see the glosses, then you can also click on just that. Let's get into it. All right, first up, because this is the order that I do my makeup, I am going to do eyeshadow first. Let's go ahead and open it. So this is how it looks. Right off the bat, I am going to tell you guys that when I saw this palette online, on Instagram and everything, I was not impressed. I had no plans whatsoever on picking up the palette, but then I saw some swatches yesterday and I'm like, I might be a little bit interested now because it was giving me like soft glam type of vibes. Let's go ahead and swatch it. So these are the shades swatched on my arm. Ooh, yeah, to be honest, the swatches are not looking the best. I don't know if you can tell, but the swatches started right up here at the top and then end down here. I'm gonna keep it real. Most of these shades are looking a little bit dusty. Let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? Okay, so the very first shade that I'm gonna start out with is the deepest one in the palette right here, which is called Get This Bread. I'm gonna use that for my outer V. Okay, so far it's showing up pretty good. I'm actually going to stay on like this half of the palette. I'm going to go in with the shade Bare Buns. I'm going to put that on my lid. All right, so this is how the shade Bare Buns is looking on my lid. Right now, I am going to use 2 shimmer shades. I am going to use this shade here, which is Hot Chocolate. And I'm also going to use Fenty Glow. I'm going to kind of like use it as a transition between the shade that I put on my lid and that darker shade. All right, now I'm going to go in with Fenty Glow. And I'm just going to like tap in the center of my lid, and I'm gonna go in with one more shimmer shade, Le Bronze. All right, so I'm gonna take a brush like this. All right, so this is the eye look. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this, and I want to start with like a thinner line. All right, so I just finished up the Flyliner in Big Truffle, and this is how it looked. All right, let's go ahead and get into the glosses. Okay, girl, I'm very excited for these glosses. Let's just go ahead and get into these. The shades in the new Fenty Heat glosses are Fussy Heat, Fenty Glow Heat, and Hot Chocolate Heat. Here they are swatched. This one is Fussy, Fenty Glow, and Hot Chocolate. I'm gonna go right in with Fussy. So that is how Fussy looks. You can see it does have just a very light wash of like a light pink. If you wanted to, you could wear it just like this by itself. It does have that slight tingling sensation that the very first Fenty Heat lip gloss has. All right, now we're going to do Fenty Glow. Fenty Glow. This is the most natural of all three of these shades. It almost looks like I have on a clear gloss. It's just one of those colors that's like a My Lips But Better type of shade. And now I'm going to do the last shade, which is Hot Chocolate. This is how the shade Hot Chocolate looks. I love this shade. I think this one might be my favorite color out of all three of these. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap this up, and I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts on all three of these new launches. All right, y'all, so this is it. I did go and put a dark brown lip liner on with the Hot Chocolate lip gloss. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna get started with the eyeshadow palette. So the shades that I used, I am actually happy with them. I'm very satisfied with how this eye look came out. Now, as for these lighter shades over here, I don't know. I can't really speak to those, but when I swatched them, I was just turned off because they swatched very light. In addition to them swatching light, they didn't have much pigment to them. I don't know how they would show up on my skin. They may surprise me and show up a little bit darker than I think they would on my skin, because this shade right here, Bare Buns, did show up a little bit darker than I thought it would. Maybe that will be the case with these, but I don't know because I haven't used them yet. But the shimmery shades I did like. They're not like that out there type of shimmer. Like the Hot Chocolate, I put right here to transition between the matte shade on my eyelid and the darker shade out here. And at first you couldn't really see it, but when I kind of went in a little bit more, you could see it more. This eyeshadow palette could easily be like an everyday type of eyeshadow palette. Do I like this palette? Yes. If it wasn't a Fenty palette, would I have gotten it? No. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I would not have purchased this palette if it was not Fenty. But because I've never tried any of the Fenty eyeshadows before, and this one has 12 shades instead of 6, I'm like, let me just go ahead and try it out. I didn't experience any fallout on my eye, and I didn't experience much fallout in the pan. I feel like they blended out pretty easily. I didn't have trouble blending them at all. Okay, as for this Flyliner, I really enjoy the way this Flyliner works. This felt tip is amazing. Like, I like how skinny it is at the top because it was super easy to get into like my inner corners, and then flicking out my wing was really easy with this too. Like, you can make your line as skinny as you want to or as thick as you want to, and this is going to make it easy. As for the color, when I first saw this, I thought that this was going to be like a deep chocolate, like a dark brown, but it's not. It's actually more of a warm reddish brown, but it is pretty nonetheless. Do I have an eyeliner this color? No, I do not. And I feel like this would be really pretty on its own, like with just like an all matte eye or with no eyeshadow on and just this liner. I feel like that would be so pretty. Super duper pigmented. I didn't have to press down super hard for the color to like really show up. This Flyliner, she's definitely worth it. This retails for $22, and I would definitely say pick this up. All right, so last but not least, the Gloss Bomb Heats. So I really have to review these for y'all because y'all should already know how I feel about these. I have just been completely in love with gloss lately. And this formula right here, this formula is bae. Here's an unpopular opinion of mine. I don't really love the original Gloss Bombs, the ones with the shimmer in it. I don't know, there is something about that Gloss Bomb that I am just not in love with. I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite. But this formula right here, I think these might be the best formula that she's come out with. They're super duper shiny. They have just like just enough pigment, but not so much that you have to wear a lip liner with them. The shades could literally work for any skin tone, from the lightest of the light to the darkest of the dark. All of these shades would work for any skin tone. They feel really good on the lips. They don't like gather and get all nasty in the corners of your mouth. They don't sink into your fine lines in your lips if you have any. In fact, I feel like it plumps those fine lines just a little bit. I don't know, this gloss, this gloss right here is just top tier. I love this. I love these. If she comes out with even more colors, I'm gonna get them because that's how much I love this formula. Okay, you guys, so that is it for my review of the new Fenty Beauty launches. I hope that this was helpful for you guys. As always, make sure you leave some comments down below if you picked up anything from the collection or if you plan on picking up anything from the new launches. Let me know what you get down below and what you think of it. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you have that post notification bell turned on so that you don't miss it anytime a new video goes up. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will see you next time. Bye.